Well, holy heck, have I just had 40 minutes of BS. Hold on a sec. 40 minutes of trying to get the stream to connect. Connect yesterday, just fine. Connecting the whole year, just fine. Suddenly, not connecting. So let's just tweak something here in my appearance. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna try this. We've got microphone. Seems to be working nicely. I've got my sound settings. I hope my sound's not too loud for my music. What do you mean? Connection test. No, Jack. While you're here, Han, is the music overwriting me, or is the music okay? Should be super soft in the background. Let me know. There's Jennifer Glazer. There she is. Hello, young lady. I had some problems. Mysterious problems. Okay, music is good. Thank you, everyone. So I'm gonna commit to some mapping, and I'm gonna cool myself down. Whew. Yeah, so that was apparently a situation where starting up the stream, it wouldn't connect. It just wouldn't connect. It wouldn't connect to anything, and there was no reason why. It was just like a 500 error or something. You know, rebooting machine, reinstalling software, logging out, logging in, clearing cache, reading Reddit, reading Google. Nothing was working. Finally, I went to Zertan, who's one of my little helpers, and he pointed me to a Reddit thread that did the trick. But that was annoying. That was annoying. Well, we got it done now, so that's all good. We are here, and we are well. I'm dying. Save yourselves. Blame my cats. You know, I'm going to, because otherwise I'm left with, I've got nothing left else to blame. Worked last night, didn't work today. Nothing's changed. Nothing. It's odd. It's odd that when it does things like that. All right. So what do I want to do here? So I've got that, which I'm okay with. And I've got that. Wow, really? That aqueduct? I've got the shadow on the aqueduct? Really? Really? That's good. That's even better. That's not good. I don't like it, so I'm getting rid of this. Hold on. And it's gone. And Pex, I feel like I have not seen you in the chat for a while, so it is good to see you, my friend. In fact, you and I have not actually been doing much talking together recently, so it is damn fine to see you. Actually, Pex, did you see this? I am determined to have the black and white work done on this by the end of this next weekend coming. Determined. I want to work on the Patreon stuff too, but this is looking super sexy. All right, let's do something like this. There. I'm good with that. Let's get rid of the bit I don't want. And then I think Let's just nudge it, nudge it, nudge it, nudge it down. Oh, come on. Come on, I don't want... Nudge it. There we go. You know what I think it is, Bex? We haven't been doing as much talking during the day. But it's only Tuesday. But it feels like a long week. Feels like a long week. Alright, so I want that, and I've got that, and I'm going to merge both of those together. Then I've got that, and I'm going to create a duplicate of this one, which I'm going to... Wow, that is one hell of a shadow. Holy balls! Look at the length of this shadow. Right, well, we'll come back to that. And I'm going to go to this one here. So tonight, what I want to get done tonight is I want to get my aqueducts dialed in. What else did I want to do? Oh, and I'm going to work on this section. I'm going to work on the actual harbour. Get the roof detail done. If I can get both of those done, I'm going to be happy camper. Shadows. Okay, so we want this one, and I kind of want to skew it a little bit. So, can I do a transform? Skew. Is skew what I want? I think it is. We're gonna try it. I think it is. Is this gonna work for me? Is that gonna, is it? I think. I'm not sure it's gonna actually work. I may not want the skew. Let's take that back. Maybe let's try distorting it. No, I don't think that's gonna work either. So hold on a second, Mo. Well, you know, the first thing I think I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna actually I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. No. Noopers. Alright, what's the best way of me doing this? What is the best way of me doing this? Alright, let's try that. Hey, Noble Dwarf is here! Good to see you, Noble. Good to see. Did you happen to see the Light Harbor fast forward that I did on my channel? A little bit of a time lapse. think I'm okay with that. I think I am. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, Noble, I literally just posted it about 10 minutes ago. Well, no, 15 minutes ago, because I had some technical problems. Thank you, Mr. Pex, sir. Okay, so let me get these paired up. So that is good. This is gonna come here, which means I've got this shadow here to do. Is that the right one? That is the right one. And I'm gonna grab this much. Let's get rid of the rest. And let's get some skew action going on. Mr. Pex. Other thing it might be is we've been pretty good about our Sunday meetings. Here are our marching orders. Remember the good old days of 3-hour meetings? I actually, yeah, no, I do. And back then, we used to predict that they would get faster, but it did take us the best part of half a year to actually get to that point, didn't it? I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm just trying something out here. This is the first time I've really messed about. I think this might though. I think this might. It's not gonna be perfect, but I think it's gonna be close enough considering the scale of this map. Now I might need to stretch it a little bit. I think I do. Well, in fact, I could have kept that transform and then stretched it like so. Yeah, something like that. So let's nudge that a little bit. Oops. That actually could work out real nice. Do I want to dick about with this here? I think I do. Okay, let's do that. And then this goes like that. That is a thing of freaking beauty. Oops. I want that one. Yeah, that's good. I am okay with that. So we've got that shadow, we've got that shadow. I'm going to merge these two shadows. We've got our complete aqueduct. We're going to link both of these guys. Where's my link? Alright, so they're good. I'm going to move these to there. So I'm only working on the other ones. Nice, Gary. Nice. Yeah, I tell you what, Jen. I don't have 3-hour meetings even in the day job. We had a lot of shit to talk about at the beginning though, Pex and I. But I think we finally got ourselves to a good point. Alright, so these two. Let's move these down here. I'm actually going to make them invisible so I know I've actually processed those. And I want to take this shadow and we are going to do the same sort of trick. I am going to move this shadow in because it's going to be pretty damn long. So I can basically get rid of everything I don't want. Something like that. And then we're going to do a skew. We're going to do a skew. let's rotate that a little bit. Why is it? There must be a piece left over. There's got to be a piece left over. There has to be. There you go, that's better. That's better. Jennifer says, I'm really bad with Zoom meetings. If one loses my attention, I tend to slide down and off the screen. Actually, in your line of business, in all seriousness, do you have much call for Zoom meetings? Like, is that a thing? I don't know what I just pressed, but it seemed to be the what I wanted, so there we go. My day job used to have some real doozies. Some real doozies. Fortunately, not so much nowadays. Yeah, I think that will suffice. I think that will suffice. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so we've got that and that. Let's link them. Let's make sure I've got the right layers. I do. Let's like make them invisible as well. I'm actually okay with the shadow on this one. So that's these two. So let's do that. Now that just leaves all of this. Now this is a right cat's arse. But let's do it. This is what we're here for, right? This is what we're here for. Member of a non-profit, lots of Zoom. For the day job, we have online testing. They time how long it takes for you to complete those. Man, I hate time tests. Come on. Come on, let's play nice. Let's play nice. Okay, so we're gonna take this. Oh no, oh I did it again. Oops, I did it again. That's one thing, by the way. You see these that overlay appearing there? That mimics the side of the Wacom tablet. It basically has that little wheel and 3 buttons next to it. But the button, or the buttons and the wheel are not illuminated at all, and they're set on black. So it's just shadows over there. It's just literally it's just all black. The active button is lit up, nothing else is. So you can't tell where in the 3 you're at. Like, you'd think just a little bit of background illumination on it so you can actually see the buttons you're pressing would be useful. What is this? What is that? It's part of an aqueduct. That is part of an aqueduct. Interesting. Interesting. And apparently it goes all the way freaking up here. Huh. You know those click all of the pictures that are a bus or click all of the pictures that a traffic light is in? You know what gets me? It's when a traffic light is partly in the frame next to it, and you're not sure if it's meant to count on that. It's like, so is this a traffic light? Does that count? I feel like the machines are way smarter than me at this point. That will do that. That's not bad. That's not bad. I can see me moving the whole aqueduct system down a smidge, but we'll do that in a moment. Skynet's way of memeing the humans. Yeah, exactly. Okay, something like this. So, what are you? Okay, yeah. Nice. Okay, let's move our aqueduct system here. So, oh, you did it again, look at that. I've got my shadows merged. I don't want my shadows merged. So after actually doing that work, I need to actually get rid of these two. They're no good to me. I don't know why I merged the shadows on them. That's just not going to work. Damn it. Alright, well. We can rebuild him. Maybe we won't make it so freaking complex this time. Alright, so it's got to come in there. So something like, actually something like that. That's good. Let's merge that across. And we'll do something like this. The shadow I'm not going to mess about with just yet. Yeah, I know why I had that doohickey of a bend going on. I mean, do I really need a doohickey of a bend? I mean, do I though? Do I? But I don't want the aqueduct right on top of the buildings. I don't think that looks right. I wanted it following the street. Alright, let's rebuild this. Come on. Where? Oh, I'm transforming the wrong bloody thing. I'm an idiot here. Something like... yeah, something like that. Let's move it back just a smidge. We'll correct the shadow in a moment. Now, I could just have the damn... no, because that's actually running off into the river, and that would be... well, you know, aqueducts did cross rivers, but not at angles like that. Okay, we can do this. So if I take... well, you know, what if we did this? Just to soften off the bend a little bit. Maybe it follows the river a little. And what if it comes in like that? And in that way, on this one, yeah, something like that. Okay, so let's get rid of all of this. And that means we can get rid of this shadow. How do I think about that? What do I think? I think it'll work. I mean, I feel like they would have just literally built this differently. I mean, I actually don't know how much bending aqueducts did. I don't know if I'm actually breaking some kind of rule here, but screw it. Alright, that join doesn't look too bad. This shadow. Let's turn our other ones back on. Kind of got a shadow going off towards 5 o'clock. I think that's the way I'm going to think of this. So I feel this shadow needs to be bent a little bit, and this one definitely does. Okay. So that's this one. And okay, so let's you're going off freaking page. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of all of that. Oog. Really? Really? There you go. That's more manageable. Okay, so now let's do this again. I'm gonna skew it like this. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll work. You know, I'm not sure I can. Jack actually backed their Kickstarter. So hold on a sec. As a client, they're not as well known to me. But I'll tell you what we can do. We can actually take a look at them together. Alright, so this is the Kickstarter that they did. I think it was last year. Jack actually knows a lot about this because he did back it without me knowing. They have a woman in Segmentata though, so I'm down with it. I think they're taking historical locations and making a 5e fantasy version of it. And they apparently did pretty damn well, and it's covered in Roman language, which I really like. They've got to be someone like 3,200 backers. Who are these people? They had a hell of a lot of backers. You know, this is a good Kickstarter. So, okay. Stephen DeLucci, he's my main contact. Bunch of artists. You know, I don't know if they have a big, huge background. I don't know. Stephen was actually here for a while, and yeah, I never actually got him to talk about who they are. Pex, gonna need some kind of list for tomorrow. I'm willing to bounce around the map, by the way. But you're doing it. I don't know if you're doing it by years or what. But anyway, just complete a section that I can work on. Jen, I don't know. That's the bottom line. I don't know who these guys are. Do I have any background information for them? An incredible job. An incredible job. I never even heard of it. It had something really magical, apparently, because it attracted a lot of people, including Jack. It's a campaign setting for D&D 5e. The company is Aruzian Publishing. Oh, here's a website. Hold on. Brand new campaign setting. And that's it. That's all we've got. So Jen, I can't actually tell you too much about them other than they had an absolutely stellar Kickstarter. Hold on a sec, I shouldn't have done that yet. Let's bring that back. And let's get this dialed in first. There we go. That's much nicer. Peck says up to 2005. Well, and you know I can't get that many done in an evening, right? So I don't know how many you've got. As long as we've got sections we can track with no missing information. If you gave me 50 in a row, it's going to be more than enough for tomorrow. I really appreciate you doing that, Pex. Alright, so how am I going to do this one here? So it's this one. Okay, so let's grab you. Let's delete that. Well, you know, actually, no, let's get rid of that. That's how bold I'm feeling. Let's grab this shadow, because it's already looking pretty damn good. Let's duplicate that. And we're gonna transform it. And then we're gonna skew this bad boy. Okay, let's have some fun. Hey, Alex is here. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate the blaming of PAX. You're not the only one, which means 2 of you blamed PAX, which I think at this point is proven in any court of law. It was PAX's fault. It was a weird, out of the blue, can't connect to YouTube or Twitch. Just not going to do it. Reset your password? Nah, don't care. Update your software? Don't care. Reboot your computer? Don't care. Clearing your cache? As per these instructions? Nah, don't care. Not gonna work. In the end, I had to run it as an administrator, clear the cache, log out, bring it back up, close the program down again, run it as an administrator again, log back in. That worked. Because apparently something changed between last night and tonight. But anyway, it's done now and we're here, so it's all good. Hey, Vicky! Good to see you. Thank you for being here. We're working on this little beauty right here. I've got a couple of holes, which I'm filling. I'm finishing off the aqueducts. Excuse me. And then I'm going to work on that harbour a little bit. The bit that sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm going to work on that. Alright, so I am going to do a transform skew. And we're going to see... How do I want to do this? I think... It's got to point down to 5 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, I guess something like that. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit, I just did something. Damn it, what did I just do? Oh no, maybe that's about right. Maybe that's about right. I mean, it's kind of a little bit of a weird shadow at this point, but... It ain't brilliant, but it will do for our purposes. Alright, now you're gonna be a little bit of a body bear pack. Come on, come on, come on, you little bastard. A little bit more. In fact, I think we're gonna do this. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's do that. It was like 40 minutes of me dicking about with that. And considering that we streamed last night, with no changes to the computer. It's kind of a little boggling, don't you think, that just something will stop working like that? Come on, this literally makes no sense. This makes no sense. Let's try this some more. Alright, there. There. That's what I want. Okay. It will do. It will do. That, I think, is close enough. It's not brilliant. Let's get the shadow underneath. There we go. A little bit of touch up on there. I mean, the print size is that. So it's good enough. It's good enough. Let's get our shadows merged. Let's get our aqueducts. Let's get our aqueducts merged. And I'm going to take all of the shadows and I'm going to merge them. Gonna get the aqueducts. Let's just make sure. I've got 3 aqueducts here. Why? I've got some buildings on the freaking aqueduct layer or whatever. Alright, let's bring the shadows in underneath the aqueduct. Yeah, really, what I should be doing here is, you see those buildings? I've got a chunk of buildings. I have a chunk of buildings on the wrong layer. Let's fix that. Okay. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is we're going to work on this little area right here. Now, I want to show you a map that I have done previously that we're going to draw some inspiration from. So let's open up Locatoy? Yeah. So this is an example finished map. And the bit specifically that I want to take a look at is this design, which is modeled off some artwork I saw of Carthage Harbor. We're going to do this type of thing as well. That's easy bit. I'm going to do that first, but I'm going to take this here. I love turning off the ink on these maps, by the way. It always looks so different and yet kind of cool still. Like an abstract. Alright, we're going to grab that. And it's going to be our inspiration. I'm just going to put it to one side. So we can be using that as our general shape. And I'll just put it there for now. And then I'm going to redraw it right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I've got you on the ink layer, so let's do that. And then we want to select modify, we're going to make it quite a bit smaller. I'm not quite sure how much, but this is a big, huge map, so we're going to have to play around a little bit. Let's do 25 pixels. 25 pixels might work, but let's do 20. Select, modify, contract, 20. Something more like that. Then we do an edit, stroke, just a gentle, just a little nudge. Something like that. And you know, just that one addition, almost like a roof ridge, I think starts to blend that circle. I mean, well, no, I can't undo it right now, but I feel like the circle is really standing out. You add a little bit of a ridge line, that little bit of a detail, it starts to melt into the map a little, which I think is exactly what we want. I am going to, though, let's actually give an insinuation of some statues or something at the end here. And maybe what we'll do is, did I get the right tool? I think so. Nice. Oh, I'm still on. Oh, I'm still on the eraser. I thought I changed the brush. Brush that. There we go, a couple of little statues on the rooftop as you are coming on in. Yeah, that'll do it. So let's merge them. I'm okay with that. Now, I feel like my hills should be on a separate layer. But I also feel my buildings, well, maybe, kind of feeling like my buildings and my ink should be actually merged. And the hills really are just that little area right there. I'll leave it for now. So let's do this. How do I want to do this? I have no idea how I did it the last time. So let's see if we can recreate that. Let's do this on a completely separate layer so we don't screw anything up. Oh, really and truly, I should be using the shape tool on this. I should be using the shape tool. But let's see if we can get some results this way. And 3 was actually pretty good, so let's stick with 3. Now this, yeah, I want to come in a little bit more. Okay, so that gives me 2 lines, and then apparently I did a little bit of an indent there. I wonder how I did that indent. I think I hand drew it. Well, let's do it again. Firstly, let's get rid of the bits we don't want. I could mask that, but I really have no need to. Something like that. Okay, and we're gonna do this pretty light. So maybe I want to come to about there. Oh, is that too light? That's probably too late. Yeah, something like that. Alright, Alex, see ya. We're gonna come into about there. We're gonna come into about there. I feel like that brush could be a little heavier. Yeah, close enough. Oh, I know what I should be doing. Come on, zoom out. Come on, come here. Come here. Are you really gonna do this to me right now? Eesh. Let's try that again. Brush. Symmetry of symmetry horizontal. There we go. Let's try and get this. Let's just make it. Oh, you're doing a nasty to me. Stop it. Something like that. I feel like it should be more like this. Okay. Now what was all of that dicking about for? Well, let's not press so hard. There, symmetry tool. want to do anything more with this. Maybe. Yeah, something like that. I think that can go. We're good with what we've got. I think these can get merged in with the ink layer. Okay, so it came up on the chat last night that the harbour was very distracting because it was such a big white circle. I think just doing those little details there tonight. Oops. I think that blends the harbour in a lot more. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, so I know I had a late start to this one, but I think I'm gonna have an early end. I've been streaming for an hour. Normally I do an hour and a half an hour technical problems. I'm gonna end it there because that's what I wanted to get done tonight. I got the aqueducts done. I got the harbour complete. That is a perfect point now. I'm gonna hit save to finish off the rest of the city, and I'm gonna do that off camera because it is just a lot of drawing of little tiny buildings, and you've seen me do that countless times. You don't need to see me do. It's gonna be about another, I think, 6 hours of ink work. So I'm gonna do that off camera. Tomorrow I am back. That is gonna be Wednesday. I am back with the cosmology of RPGs. We're doing a timeline, like an explosion of RPGs from the very heart of TSR all the way out to 2021. Every single RPG we can find documentation on. So with that said, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Very, very, very different map. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Truly do appreciate it. All of you, love you. I'm going to see you all on the flip side.